Hello, I'm Andy Leonard. I'm talking to you from Parkvilla in Ellon, Aberdeenshire, and I'm making a short video, as many others are I think, to show just what's going on in the garden this year. So I'm at the bottom of the garden in an area that we're just trying to make it more into a bit more of a woodland edge type feel to it. And you'll see in front of us is a new fence that I'm putting in to help keep the granddaughter from falling into the ponds. So down here, lots of snowdrops that are now over. I'm putting in quite a lot of hellebores and then lots of bluebells in here, and having to keep the quite big hedge trimmed back so they all get some light. There's a big acer here on the right that's not doing too much just at this time of the year, and I'm expanding the daffodils and bluebells further up the lawn. We have 3 ponds, and about 2 weeks ago we had about 100 frogs, lots of frog spawn, making lots of noise. The frogs have sort of disappeared, but it doesn't stop the herons coming in. If anybody tells you that a plastic heron will stop herons coming to your garden and scare them away, don't believe them. It's complete rot. So a bit more of the sort of woodland edge, lots of primroses, getting in more hellebores and rhododendrons the other side of the pond, and I'm redoing the bog garden. Over here there's a beautiful double hellebore and our earliest flowering rhododendron, which has very waxy flowers, and I think, if I remember rightly from my memory, this is Thomsonii. Not too many flowers this year, far more last year. Other rhododendrons just up there will flower somewhat later. We move over here. This bare patch is a wildflower patch that I plant with seeds, not British wildflower seeds. They come from Victorian meadows. Generally work well, quite so good last year. But here I'm also now progressively moving up the lawn with sort of arc-shaped patches of native British wildflowers. First time I did it was last year. Seemed to work really rather well, so expanding it, and I will continue to expand it. A bit further up the garden, beds here with the big Stipper gigantea in it, which have now been tidied up, and are just going to the expense of putting in lawn edging on a couple of the beds just to make life a bit easier. Under the pergola, roses are only just coming into bud, things appearing, the daffodils now coming into flower, peonies bursting forth, a few anemones flowering, lots of bluebells, too many in these borders, but they're very difficult to get rid of. There were far more hellebores in this bed, but I had a real problem with them, which looked very much like Hellebore Black Death, which was something I'd never heard of, and I actually didn't do what I should have done, which was take them all out. But it actually looks like they're doing okay this year. They're just a long way behind where they would normally be. Over to the left here, a bit of an experiment. A tulip, which was shipped up from nursery in Cornwall. A little bit of an experiment to see how well it would do. I call it a tulip. It's not, it's a magnolia. It's called black tulip, but actually it's doing really rather well. This is its second year of flowering, and it's got, I don't know, 20-25 flower buds on it, which is tremendous. Onto the patio. Fairly early days really for many of the plants, still in the process of tidying up. That's one Resti, that's another Resti that I've just taken out of the greenhouse. Hostas only just starting to burst forth. Heucheras need some attention when I've got some compost. Rather nice Victorian planter. with narcissi, which I think are minnow if I remember rightly, and the tulips, humilis, Persian pearl, which is that one, and lilliput, which are the little tiny red ones around the side here, if I can get them in the camera. So that really works rather well. And that's about it for the moment.